So most people who are watching this video will be in a situation where they may be followers of a leader who's less than the virtuous or ideal leader as you described in your book. What is there an element of virtuous followership that comes? How does that? What do you say to someone who listens and say, "That's wonderful, but I'm in a situation in which the leaders that I follow, that I'm under, structures that I'm in, are less than this ideal"?
Well, I tell those people two things. First, the followers are the people you serve as a leader. That's it. For me, it's nothing more than this. Your followers are the people you serve. That's it. So the second thing is that many people in an organization are not served at all because their boss is not a leader. He's just a boss or he's a manager. And he has nothing to do with leadership and he's very far away from leadership. And these people feel very much frustrated because human beings have needs and they have spiritual needs and they want to grow as human beings. They just don't want a salary and an interesting job to do. They want also to serve others. You know, this altruistic dimension of the human being is innate to human beings. The great majority of people are not happy if they don't serve. So if they don't get this transcendent motivation, they just become crazy and want to go out of the place. So I always say to my students, there are two ways with this, to deal with this. Either you change your boss and you need to talk to him and to explain to him that he's doing things wrong because he's not paying attention to humanity. Or you go out of that because this will have an impact on you. So you cannot stay a long time in a structure that goes against, by definition, virtuous leadership and become a great person. It's impossible. Because the virtue of magnanimity is something that you get per osmosis, which means that you develop magnanimity when you see magnanimity around you. I always say to my students that ask me, "Alex, magnanimity is a beautiful virtue. You speak a lot about magnanimity. How do we develop magnanimity?" And I tell them, in order to develop magnanimity, you need to create a magnanimous environment. You need to read the good books, the classical literature. You need to watch the good movies. You need to listen to the right music. And you need to be in touch with great people all the time. So if from 8 o'clock in the morning till 7 o'clock in the evening, you are in touch with small people, forget about magnanimity. Forget about it. So you better get out of the organization or try to change it from within. But you cannot be indifferent to what's happening there. You will become a small person like they are. So make a revolution or go away.